Morning. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Morning Brew Time. It's that time again. We come together on a beautiful Sunday morning. It's so nice outside, even though some places are really hot because it's summer. That's okay. It is beautiful, and I am so glad to be here with you all, with you beautiful people. I missed you all last week. And you know how it is in the summer, vacation time, out and about, vacationing with family and seeing friends. I get it. And so that's where I've been. But I am so glad to be back here with you all. So excited. I am so excited about today's message. Oh my goodness, everybody. It's going to be so great. So I will say that it's fourth Sunday, and our fourth Sundays are centered around our men. I want to bring messages that build you up, that encourage you in this life, that make you say, you know what? I'm going to keep going. Yes, we want to help you keep going. So today are for our men, and it's brews that lift him up. That's what we're doing today. Brews that lift him up. And I'm going to say, men, get your notepad or some paper, notebook, whatever you like to write on. And get you a pen or a pencil, whatever you like to write with, Sharpie. I don't care what it is, because I have a lot of goodies to give you all today. I hope that you are patient. You're ready to be patient. You're ready to listen. You're ready to be encouraged. Because I believe that what I'm going to share with you and with myself, with all of us, is going to help us in the things that we're wanting to accomplish. Wanting to accomplish. I believe it's going to encourage you to keep going. To keep going. All right? So get your paper, get your pen. It's one of those. It's those kind of brews today. That is the brewing we're doing. And don't forget your coffee, tea, water, juice. That's what we have to sip on as we brew on the subject matter at hand. If you are new, welcome to Morning Brew Time. This is fourth Sunday, excuse me, where we focus in on our men. It's brews that lift him up. First Sundays are our prayer time, prayers of thanks. Second Sundays are brewing wellness. That's where we talk about wellness, the total person, spiritually, mentally, physically, socially, financially, whatever it is in our life. We talk about wellness. Third Sundays are for our queens. So that's our queenly brews. And fourth Sundays, again, for our men, brews that lift him up. So I hope that you're ready. I hope that you're ready, men. Let's get going. You've got your pen. You've got your notepad, because you're going to receive a lot of goodies today. But before we start, I've got to drink my coffee. You know I love this. Is Miss Black. Have her today. So let me take a few sips as you get yourself together. One moment. I love it. You know, when I switched to just putting heavy whipping cream in my coffee, it gives it such a nice richness. I don't need the other creamers. I don't need the other flavors. It's really good. Really, really good. Morning. Thank you for joining us. And so I love my coffee. You all know that. Every morning I have her. It's a good clean coffee, and she does what she needs to do to perk me up. Let me get some more. One more. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Very yummy. So I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready, man. I hope you are ready. Now, this message can be for anyone, really. But because it is Fourth Sundays and because we're wanting to encourage our men, I'm not sure if you all get enough encouragement in life. And so I want to do my part in encouraging you. So today, the subject matter is my goals, my life. I'm not most. You hear what I'm saying? My goals, my life. I'm not most. Do you want to be like most people? There are so many people who do not follow their minds. They don't follow their visions, their dreams. They don't do what they're set out to do. They don't finish what they've started. There's many people like that. They're afraid to even start anything. Do you want to be like most people? Most people follow everyone else. Most people take the easy road, right? It's a little harder to start something yourself than to go and do what somebody tells you to do or do what somebody trains you to do, right? It's harder to start yourself and start motivating yourself, right? But do you want to be like most people? That's why I put that in our title today. I'm not most. If you are going to accomplish your goals, follow your dreams and visions, and have them come to pass, you cannot be like most. We cannot be like most. I choose not to be like most. So I'm encouraging you today, men. Don't be like most. Who cares if someone in your circle, in your community, in your family hasn't done what you're wanting to do? It doesn't matter. You know why? Because you're not like most. So let's get into it. Get your pens, get your pencils, and let's go. Have you reached your goal? Now, I encourage you to have several. You know, there's just not one dream, one thing that you can do in life. God didn't make us that way, right? So, whatever goal it is you have not accomplished yet, let's just say, let's look at that. Let's brew on that today, okay? Have you reached your goal? What I'm going to share with you today, I believe will help you. Maybe some people have, they know how to do this. They got it. They've done it many times. But there are some of us, we don't have it just yet. We're still working on ourselves. We're still working through some things. So I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to us because there's still things that I want to do, okay? So we're in this together. Let's talk about focus. Because sometimes we can beat ourselves over the head when we feel like we're losing focus, or we're not just steadily working on something. We just in our grind and we're steadily, and then all of a sudden we stop. Life happens. Sometimes you've got to take care of some things, right? Some things happen in life that derail you. Life happens. So let's just say you're not focused right now. I'm going to encourage us today, just refocus. Focus again. If you get off your focus, focus again. That's it. Get back to it. Get back to it. Refocus. Are you not fully committed? That's okay. We're going to talk about that today. That's fine. Go all in. I'm encouraging you. I'm encouraging us. We need to go all in. Go all in. Stay with the goal. Have a clear goal. That's something my husband says all the time. He says it all the time. Have a clear goal. So I'm encouraging you, maybe you're not all in because you don't have a clear goal. Maybe it's just not detailed enough. I'm going to say, write down your goals and then detail it. And the reason for detailing it is so you can mark your progress. You don't know if you're reaching your goal if it's not detailed and you don't have steps, right? So each step that you do, you know that you're getting closer to accomplishing your goal. Detail your goal, all right? So that you're not all over the place. Okay? So one vision, let's start with one goal. Let's detail that one. Let's work it until we accomplish it. And then let's go to the next. I'm not one to believe that you just have one thing and then that's it. My mind just doesn't work that way. And you may be the same way. But it is important to focus. Focus again. Focus again. Until you accomplish your goal. And then we go to the next one. I hope that makes sense. I hope you wrote that down. Have a clear goal. Detail it so you can know your progress. So you're not all over the place, and complete it. Oh, this is a good one. Procrastination. Who doesn't have procrastination knock at their door? Oh, I got time. Oh, I don't feel like thinking about it today. Oh my goodness, I don't feel like writing down. I don't feel like typing. I don't feel like calling. I don't feel like researching, right? That knocks at everybody's door. Procrastination knocks at everybody's door. But I'm going to say to you, I'm going to say to me, I'm going to say to us, procrastination is a time beater. Procrastination is a time stealer. Yes. Procrastination is a time crusher. And you never get that time back. Never. Procrastination, the way that I see it, is an enemy to success. Procrastination is an enemy to success. how many months, how many weeks, days, how many years have passed by, you have not accomplished what you've always wanted to do due to procrastination. We never get that time back. All those years, we never get it back. Remember, the next time you want to procrastinate, you're opening the door and saying, hello, enemy. Hello, enemy to my success. That's what's happening when we give in to procrastination. Oh, here's a good one. Write this down. Are you content or complacent? Contentment versus complacency. It's two different things. It is two different things. Contentment is knowing that where you are is where you're supposed to be, but you're on the road to where you want to go. That's contentment. I'm going to read that again so you can write it down. Contentment is knowing that where you are right now is where you're supposed to be, but you're on the road to where you want to go. All right? Now, here is complacency. Complacency is, get this word, uncritical. That's the first word. Uncritical satisfaction. Wow, that's powerful. Complacency is uncritical. You're not criticizing. Satisfaction. You satisfied. You don't even question. You don't even question it. Uncritical. Satisfaction of oneself or one's achievements. Uncritical satisfaction of oneself or one's achievements. Let's brew on that for just a moment. Have you ever said to yourself, I'm good. I got everything I need. I got a roof over my head. I got clothes on my back, shoes on my feet, food's in the cupboard. We don't say that anymore. We got food. I'm good. It's as if you just decide not to think anymore, not to grow in your perspective of life, not to want to have vision. You're just satisfied. Now that's different from being content, because content, you're like, I know where I am. I'm okay with it, but I know where I'm going. I'm not staying here. And that's the way we're created. We're created to go on. We're created to accomplish, to have visions and goals and accomplish. That's the way we're made. God did not make us to just settle in one spot, one way of thinking, one way of having things, and not grow. That's complacency. I hope that makes sense for you. So when you look over your life in different areas of your life, it doesn't mean it's the whole of your life, but maybe different areas you hadn't really thought about. You hadn't challenged yourself to think more, to think outside of the box. I'm encouraging us today to do that. Think about the different areas of your life, financially, socially, mentally, physically, spiritually. Okay? That's a good one. Oh my. When I put this down, y'all, you've got to think this. You've got to write this down, everyone. You have to. What excuses are you wearing as your ankle bracelet? Okay, I'm going to just go ahead and take some coffee on that one. What excuses are you wearing as your ankle bracelet? Let's brew on it and write it down. Write it down. You need to see it. What excuses? What do they use an ankle bracelet for? You can only go so far, right? There's a certain radius, that you can go with the ankle bracelet. And if you go beyond that, there's an alarm that goes off, right? There's an alert. You can't go there. You can't go there. What excuses cause you to say, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't go there. Maybe that person can, but I can't. What excuses are you telling yourself? What excuses are you telling yourself that stops you? That puts you in that circle, that radius, to where you think you can't do any more. You can't go any higher. Write it down. Write it down today. What excuses? Maybe it's family. Maybe it's thoughts in your head. Maybe it's words that you've heard before. Maybe it's experiences, right? Past experiences. Maybe it's other people's experiences. Sometimes we take on what has happened to someone else as if it happened to us. And we create our lives around that and make that our excuse. What is it? What's your ankle bracelet that lets you go but so far in life? Here's another one. Being comfortable. Being comfortable. Comfort zones will starve and kill your dreams. Let's brew on that for a moment. Comfort zones will starve and kill, ultimately kill your dream. I'm comfortable. You ever heard yourself say, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need no more. I'm all right. You know that's spelled A''IGHT. I saw that spelled one day. I was tickled. I'm all right. I'm good. I'm comfortable. Why should I want more? Why should I get out of this? Right? That's just like a little chick in an egg. not wanting to come out of the eggshell. I'm comfortable. I'm good. I'm warm. I got what I need in here. I don't need to come out. Comfort zones, they can starve and kill our dreams. Now, I know when it comes to fearing things, I'm not one for being afraid to do anything, right? You know, take courage, pray, stand in faith. You know, I'm here to encourage us to do that. But I do believe that fear, depending on how you use it, can be good. Fear can be a good thing. Fear can save your life, right? Fear can save your life. But in this instance here, what we're talking about today, I want to encourage us to use fear in this way. I want us to fear what it would be like if our dream didn't come true. Oh, I don't want to live life not accomplishing my goals, not accomplishing my dreams, because I fear not having done it. It's not, I don't want that. That's the fear. That's the fear. That's the fear. The fear of not doing it. The fear of not doing it. The fear of having my life without it. I see this dream. I see this vision. And it's never accomplished. It's never coming from the spiritual realm to the physical realm. That's the fear that we need. The fear that drives us. This is the fear that should drive us to wanting to make sure that our dreams come to pass. You know why? Because I have on down here, I'm going to get a little ahead of myself. God gives an idea to not just one person. He gives the same idea to many people. Many people. Have you ever thought of something and then, like, I don't know, a few weeks later, a few months later, you didn't do it, but you're like, wow, that's a great idea. I should do that maybe. And then all of a sudden somebody else has done it. And you're like, wait, that's my idea. I thought of that. Well, what I believe is that God is trying to get what he wants, his plan, his will into the earth. And he works through us. He works through man, right? He works through humans, right? And so he brings that idea to many people so that his plan is done in many places, and there are more people that get to receive from that plan. I really believe that. I can be here, someone else can be in Europe, Africa, Australia, Asia, having the same dream, the same vision that they want to accomplish, but it's for the people around us. God is trying to get it to the people around us. The goals and visions are not for us, and we may, benefit from it, right? Some of these goals are meant for us to make money and to be able to take care of ourselves and to do other things, right? But because so many different people have the same idea, I really believe that God, in his way, is trying to get his will done, his plan done through us. And it's for the people around us, the people that we would touch. So, since I believe that, I'm encouraging us, right? I'm encouraging us to make sure that our lives are full of what he has for us to do, full of his plans, and that we accomplish them. We get it done. And the fear is that I don't want to leave this life. I don't want to leave this life. And it does not come true. Yeah. That's the fear. I will shine no matter what. No matter where I am or what position I'm placed in, I will shine. My friends, my brothers, you will shine. No matter what. Nobody can dim your light. What you're supposed to do, you will do it. You can do it. You will accomplish it, and you will shine. Remember, your gift is for those that are around you, those that you're supposed to touch. You're supposed to feed into. You're supposed to bless. You will shine. No matter what position you're placed in, no matter where you are, you will shine. Oh, I love this. Some people like to say, what will be, will be. I've heard that a lot. What will be, will be. What will be, will be. I believe that's borderline complacency. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that is borderline complacency. What will be, will be. We're just going to let whatever happen, happen. I beg to differ. I encourage you to take your life by the reins. You're saying, this is my goals, my life. I'm not most, right? I'm not most. So let's say something a little different. If this is something that you think, you believe, you say, let's say it like this. You might have heard of it. If it is to be, it's up to me. If it is to be, it's up to me. Remember, God works through us. He works through humans to accomplish his plan. He gives us visions for different reasons. So, since he does, if it is to be, it is up to you and me. Okay? So let's get it done. Have you ever heard people say, be careful what you ask for? As if you're supposed to be afraid. I say, don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid. Be careful. Being careful, in my opinion, is to consider, right? To contemplate, research, gather all you can to know about what you're wanting to do, and then ask. Be like, God, I see this vision. Let me get all the information I need. What resources do I need? Who do I need to talk to? Let me get it all. And God, I thank you. And I ask God that you help me accomplish it. Ask for it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Even when it seems so big. It's supposed to be. That's how we walk in faith. If you already know, let's just say, I know I can put these glasses on. Okay? I know I can. So did I need faith to do that? No. Because it's something I know I can do. I don't need faith for that. You don't need faith for something you know you can do. Faith is for the things that are outside of you. Things you know you cannot do on your own. That's why God gives it to us. He gives us those plans, those visions, those dreams, so that we can depend on him. He knows that we can do it, right? He knows we can. But it's up to us to decide to have the faith to walk it out. That huge vision, we don't know everything about it, but that's all right because God gave it to us. We get to walk in faith and see him unfold his plan in us. I love it. I love it. Lastly, if you don't feed your goal, it won't grow. If you don't feed your goal, it won't grow. Remember, I talked earlier about detailing the goal and the vision, right? And having different steps, different things you need to do to mark your progress. As you work on these steps, that's feeding the goal. But if you don't have the steps, you don't know and know what resources you need, you haven't done any research, how is it going to grow? How are you going to get there? We say no to complacency, right? We say no to that. No complacency in our life. We say no to comfort zones, right? We say no to comfort zones because they starve and kill our dreams. We say no to procrastination because procrastination is what? When it comes knocking at the door, it's the enemy to our success. So lastly, I know this has been lengthy, but I hope that I've given you so many nuggets to help you all. But lastly, I want to ask the question again. Do you want to be like most people? Do you want to be like most people? I don't believe you do. So the next time someone's asking you, what are you doing? What are you trying to do? Oh, you think you're going to do that? Oh, I'm not, I can't help you. I'm sorry. I can't. You know, maybe they're talking about you. Maybe you're hearing negative tones, negative voices. Maybe you're derailed, right? Something happens. Life happens. That's okay. We focus and refocus again. We focus again. We focus again. And we keep going because you're going to say it in the mirror, I'm not most. I'm not most. These are my goals. This is my life. And I'm not most. I love you, my brothers. I'm here to encourage you. Keep going. You've got this. You can do it. What you need is coming. The resources, the people coming that need to help you. Don't get discouraged. Don't get down. Focus and refocus. Say no to procrastination. No to complacency. You got this. You are not most. Thank you so much for joining me today on Brews That Lift Him Up. I hope that you were blessed and encouraged. Please let me know in the comments what you think, and I love to hear from you all. And I pray that you have a great day, that you write down some things that's really going to help you think, right, and go forward. I pray that you have an awesome, blessed week. Prosperity overcomes you. Favor overcomes you. And you'll know that God is with you. I look forward to our time next time on Morning Brew Time. Everybody, until next time, bye.